So we're just leaving the little B&B that we stayed in last night. Morning, Bradley.
Morning.
Very basic, but clean. And the beauty is we can leave our car here. Wow, it's so cold. It's so cold in London in contrast to last year. Morning, Louise. Say hi. So we're heading towards the train station to get the train into the centre of London, so we can go to the XL Centre to register for the Virgin London Marathon. So we're in Middlesex. So apparently it's not in London, Middlesex. Somebody said on my Facebook last night. Looks to be in London to me, but anyway. So we're heading towards the train station and we'll pick it up from the XL Centre. Well, anyway, this is a film from the XL, but you want to do a vlog now?
Yeah, we're walking down the road to the train station, aren't we?
But yeah, Charlotte, come here. What are you going to say to the vlog?
She's ginger.
She's not normally that colour, by the way. She's dyed her hair for the Sense charity running team.
Very much to her hairdresser's disgust. She hates me.
But, well, it is for charity, isn't it?
Yeah, so you better donate because now I've ruined my hair.
You've not ruined your hair, it'll wash out. Apparently it'll wash out after 15 times.
About 55 million times.
My hair's porous, it's bleach blonde. It will not wash out.
It won't wash out. We'll see. Anyway, so we're going to the XL Centre. It's our second year, very privileged to have run the London Marathon before. We're going to do it again this time.
Yeah, so we'll see you at the Expo.
It's the Expo. Expo even.
Expo.
XL or Expo, I don't know which one.
We'll see you wherever we'll see you.
It's where we register anyway. So here we are, we finally made it to the XL. It took an hour and a half. Various problems with the...
Wasn't our friend from last year? Guess
Beatrice.
We made it on our own this year, thanks.
Beatrice helped us last year.
Thanks, Beatrice.
So we've finally made it to the XL London for the registration of the 2019 London Marathon. And that was quite an arduous journey, to be honest. It was quite tricky because they've closed the station nearest to the entrance. So anyway, we're here, so we're now going to register with our passports and we need the lavatory before we go in. Are we going to the lavatory, Charlotte?
What did we say last time? Lavatory.
Lavatory. So we're in the queue to receive our pack at the moment. We'll know which pen we're in.
Right.
We're all nervously waiting. Are you excited, Charlotte? So it's going to be so... I'm nervous. Well, yeah, I'm nervous. I can't talk. I don't know where... I hope we're all on the same pen.
Look at him go on that tabulator. 50 metres down, my friend, already. Well done. Let's hear some love. 100 metres. Fantastic. Absolutely smashing the pace. Can I please get a woo? 100 metres.
Go on, Will!
Fantastic. 200 metres, my friend. That's the halfway mark.
Go on, Will!
Yes, the crowd are going wild for you, William.
Got this, Will! Come on!
Miles per hour. This is fantastic. Well done.
William!
Come on, Will! You
300
got it!
metres there, William, inspiring one of you guys to take on a challenge today.
Come on! Go on, Will! 50 metres, Will! Come on!
You can do this! Keeping
Come
up.
on, Will!
Come on, guys. Show some
Go, Will! Nailed it, Will!
Cheers, mate.
Go dance!
Never see it inside of my phone. time tomorrow, 1:45, anybody be finished? Don't put your hands up. I imagine most of you probably will still be going tomorrow at this time, right? My job over the last 3 or 4 months has been to help as many people as I can make the start and the finish tomorrow. So this weekend, today and tomorrow, are the final touches, right? Because you're so close. All of the really hard work is now behind you. Tomorrow, you just got to achieve the very peak of your marathon mountain. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you some help to do that. But first, this is probably how you're feeling at the minute. A little twitchy. If somebody's with you and they're not running, if you mention that marathon one more time, right? You're a little bit on edge. You're probably anxious a touch about what's going to happen tomorrow, how it's all going to unfold, how you're going to get on. You're a bit uncertain, probably uncertain if you've done enough training miles. Did I do those long runs? Did I do enough? Have I got enough in the bank? Is someone going to discover tomorrow that I'm a marathon imposter and I shouldn't really be here? Okay, none of that's true, alright? So, for the rest of today and certainly tomorrow, just be kind to yourself, right? Don't judge. Don't be judgmental about what you haven't done, what you should have done, all of that stuff. All too late. Don't compare yourself with other people. It's just you and your race. And don't worry. Alright, I know it's easy for me to say, I'm stood up here, you're running, I should be cheering you tomorrow, by the way. But don't worry. Worry is not going to help you make the finish. So, tomorrow, race day. Here's the good news. If back in October, November, I'd have said to you, you have a 99% chance of finishing, you probably would have laughed at me. Whereas now, bowl up, tomorrow morning, you have a 99% chance of finishing. That is over 40,000 people. So why not you? Keep saying that to yourself. Why not me? Why not you? Right, on the start line. Give yourself tons of time, get there. When you do get there and you're stood with all of the thousands of other runners on the line, just take a moment to appreciate the journey that you've made to get to the point tomorrow. It's tough. I know how difficult it is. And you probably had lots of ups and downs along the way. You deserve your place there tomorrow. Smile, look around, give yourself a pat on the back for making it that far. And focus. So I'm going to give you some ideas to help you do that. Some ideas to help you get through the day and run through them tomorrow when you're on the start line. And breathe, right? Deep, long, slow inhalation. Slow, controlled breath out. Close your eyes. Think about the amazing day you're going to have. It'll calm you down. It'll help you be ready. Then you'll be off, right? Might take a while. Don't flap, get all flustered. Get across the start line. Get into your running. Now here's the biggest, single, most important piece of advice you can have. See this fella in his shirt and tie? Just another day. Right? He's relaxed. He's calm. Just another working day. Okay? Be patient with your first few miles. Control them. Don't be like a little puppy in the park. So you're on the lead, you're super excited, take the lead off, and you go scampering across the park at top speed. Okay, don't do that. Be patient, calm, controlled. Right? Be consistent with your miles. What that means is try and run each mile from start to finish in about the same time. Let's say that's 12-minute miling for you. You want to, and it will be different for each of you, but you want to try and run a 12-minute mile at the start, and then hold on for those 12-minute miles for as long as you possibly can. You don't want to do a 10-minute opener, and then another 10-minute mile and another one, because it is a little downhill, you might get a bit carried away. Instead, even paced running spreads your energy out, and by spreading your energy out, you're more efficient for longer. And the reason that's important is because otherwise, your pace at the end of the race is directly impacted by your pace at the start. So if you go off all speedy, you're going to finish in a world of pain. More about that later. Here's the Cutty Sark. Right, this is a big boat around about the 6 mile point that you can't miss. A really good strategy for managing your race is to break it up into chunks using landmarks. Right, and then you're going to go, right, I'm going to get to this landmark first in one piece. Then I'm going to find another landmark. It might be Tower Bridge, then another one round Canary Wharf, then perhaps, you know, one of the big balloon arches used as a landmark, and then Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. You've broken your race up into strong, visible landmarks. This one is amazing. Okay, you can hear Tower Bridge coming. It's exciting. Now I know what you do because I've seen it happen time and time again. Tower Bridge appears, you think, seeing this on the telly, this is where they have the cameras, right? And what I'm going to do is you're going to pull up really high your tiny little sequin shorts. You're going to run as quick as you can over the bridge, waving, shouting, high-fiving everybody, thinking, this is what it's about. Then you turn right after Tower Bridge, you look up, and it says, you've still got a half marathon to run. And your legs go, that was a bit daft. Not only did you start too quick, you then bolted across Tower Bridge like a lunatic. Okay, so remember, your goal is get to Tower Bridge as easily and as in control as you possibly can. Because after that point, it gets tough. It's not about the first 13 miles. It's about the final 13.2 miles. Because in those miles, that's when you're going to find it tough. And that's when you've got to choose your response to the tough moment. And how you choose to respond when you slow down, when you fall off pace, when your legs ache, when your head and your heart feel heavy. How you choose to respond in tomorrow's marathon will make your race memorable. It will totally transform what you think you're capable of. But you have to dig in at the tough moments. You have to press into them, work through them. It ebbs and it flows, and they come and they go, right? So let's think about some of the ways to get through the tough bits. One, just concentrate. This is what you've been doing in all the long runs that you've done already in training. Remember what I said at the start? If you haven't done as much as you would like to have done, it's too late. You can't do it anyway. You just need to crack on. Okay? You can't do it. But what you can do, when you've been out running, is concentrate. Tune in to just you. Get into the flow of your running. Get in the zone. Simply do what you've trained to do in those important miles. Alright? You've been there before. You'll find yourself there again on Sunday. Concentrate. Do it for a little bit. Work through that tough moment. Use the crowd because they're amazing and they're lined really deeply on either side from start to finish. And their energy, their enthusiasm, their excitement will drive you on. It will carry you throughout the entire race. And at times you're going to need it. Right? So really enjoy the atmosphere atmosphere, the feel, the excitement, the environment that the London Marathon offers you from start to finish. Experience that, and that will carry you through another difficult mile. Now, it's not going to go to plan. Right? There are going to be moments where you need to adapt. Okay? Now your temptation is when it doesn't go to plan. And this could be something really simple. It could be like you're running along, battery on your GPS runs out. Drop your earphones. Whatever it is, you know, small little things throw you completely off balance. And you can't let that jeopardise your entire run. You can't get disappointed with yourself, frustrated, angry, throw all your running toys out the pram. Don't do that. Respond calmly in a way that's going to get you through that small issue and on with the rest of the race. Adapt and be flexible. You have to remember there are nearly 43,000 other awesome people, of which you are one, out there tomorrow, and all you got to do is have a little look around. When you question your ability, have a look around at all the awesome people in the race. You will get so much encouragement, so much inspiration, so much courage from them. When you look up at 22 miles and you see this poor woman grinding out the miles with her head down and a huge beard of spit, giving it everything she's got just to make the finish line, you need to draw some courage and inspiration from those people. They're giving everything. And don't forget, if that's you with the beard of spit, people are watching you, aren't they? They're being inspired and encouraged by your awesomeness. Lots of people ask me about this wall. They say, right, what is it? Where is it? And how much is it going to hurt when I hit it? There's a few things you can do. Your goal is delay as much as possible the slowing down and the suffering, all right, and the hitting of this glorious detonation that we call a sufferfest of the wall in the final few miles. If you do 3 simple, easy things, you will reduce the chance of the wall in the final few miles of the race. The first thing is you are marathon ready. Alright? Even if you think you're not, you are. Take it from me, you're marathon ready, you've got no choice anyway. Right? You've done the training, you simply need to trust the miles that are in the bank. They haven't left you last week, right? Your head is not going to fall off. Trust the training miles that you've done. You're marathon ready. Number 2, hydrate and fuel yourself appropriately for marathon distance and for you. That might be slightly different for each of you. There's plenty of water, plenty of Lucozade out on the course. If you carry your own stuff, make sure you use it. Anita will be on after me to tell you more about that. The third thing, pace yourself diligently, calmly and controlled so that you spread your effort out over 26.2 miles, not the first 16. Alright? That's the most important thing. Do that, you delay this wall. That said, you're running a marathon and it is difficult and it is hard and it is demanding, and you'll have these huge moments where you really truly question whether you've got what it takes to be a finisher. A couple of things to do when you arrive at that minute where you just want to go home and cry. One is look at your future self and imagine what your future self would be thinking about you in that moment, right? You want to be proud of the decision that you took to keep moving. You want to show courage and commitment and strength. Use your future self to go, that's what I want to tell myself. 10 years time when I look back at this, I want to be proud of me in that situation. And the second, and probably your top trump card, it's the tool in your mental toolbox that you get out when you are on your knees, battered and broken, and you're questioning whether you can finish. It's your personal reason for running. It's the thing that's got you off the couch in the winter. It's raining, cold, wet. Last thing you want to do is go for another run, but you did it. You went out, you got the running done, and you did it because there's something that motivates each of you. Now, I met a fantastic lady a couple of days ago, and 5 years ago she set up a charity because her son, then aged 1, died. And 5 days later, her husband committed suicide. And she's running the marathon this year. And at times in the race, she's going to need to pull on her personal reason for running tomorrow. She's going to need all her strength and courage and passion that personal motivator is going to give her tomorrow, and you need yours too. You pull that top trump card out, and when you do, take a look at it, you will find your hips rise, your chest picks up, your gaze goes further forward. Remember, tomorrow's run is a privilege, it's a pleasure. It's not suffering. It's not genuine suffering. We're privileged and fortunate to spend time doing this tomorrow. Do those things. Concentrate. Pace yourself. Fuel and hydrate. Use your really personal motivator. Trust the training that you've done. You will be cruising along the embankment. You will start to see the signals, the signs that let you know the finish is getting closer and closer. You're past the final iconic landmark that you've broken your race up into. We know it's gonna hurt, but in front of you is this amazing finish line, the best marathon finish line in the entire world. Inside your aspirational target, right there, right in front of you. You think you're Jem gliding towards it, looking amazing. Likelihood is you're Jem made a little bit of a wince on, cruising towards the finish, but your arms will go above your head as you break the tape, feeling like Eliud Kipchoge. Then shortly realising you've just been beaten to the line by Mr. Potato Head. However, you will feel incredible. What an achievement, what an accomplishment, what an amazing feeling of personal satisfaction will be sweeping across you as some amazing human comes and places a cold, heavy London Marathon finisher's medal right around your neck. And every step you took in your training, every painful stride that you take tomorrow, every single one will be absolutely worth it when you get one of these. Good luck tomorrow, you're going to have a belter of a day. Remember everything I said, go get one of those finishers medals. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And next up to tell you about the all-important fuel and nutrition.
So, this is the day we've been waiting for. We're heading towards Greenwich Park and the start of the 2019 Virgin London Marathon. How are you feeling, Louise?
Alright.
You okay? Brad, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous. Charlotte? You okay? Okay, so we'll film a bit later on.
There's the start. Look, the sign for start.
So, we enter the Red Start area now. So here we go. This is so here we go. We're in Red Start area. Very nervous now, very nervous. Very nervous. Hey, how are you? So we're just going to make our way to the start.
I'm toilet now.
Our friend Di, hi Di, how you doing?
Guys, whoop whoop!
You're ready?
Alright, we have to do that.
Daryl and... Hey, are you alright? You alright? They didn't want to be in the vlog, I thought I surprised them. So we're going to make our way through the queues of people. This is a toilet queue, by the way. This is people waiting to go to the toilet. And there's... That's the queue for the toilet. So, you can only really go once. Hello. So we're going to make our way now to the different zone starts. We're in zone 3. Weather's perfect for a marathon.
It's not open yet, it's open.
Weather's perfect for a marathon. As we approach the arena, we can watch the start of the wheelchair race.
We can head there and ask.
Lots of people here. 4 hours 30. I can only dream of times like that. Okay, so now we're going to do synchronised gels.
Oh, this down. Come on,
Are you ready? How was
It's not even got me in it.
It has. Yeah. Synchronised gels.
I'm going to take a photo of you synchronising your gels.
Should I ask somebody else to take it?
Yeah.
Excuse me, can you take a photo?
We're doing a synchronised gel.
Gel, I'm not part of this gel.
We've had synchronised emoji and synchronised gel.
Brad,
How you doing?
please. Woo! Woo! So his turn. You're facing Cutty Sock.
We're going all the way.
Going all the way. Blue.
Dan, he's the man.
There's no one to run. Come on!
Go, Nick.
Blood team, right! Whoa! How you doing? How are you, London? Hey! How are you, London? I can't hear you! Come on! Come on, London! Come on, London! Come on, shout more!
Lay down the deal. Cheers.
Come on, London! Woo! Yes! Hello, Blackpool!
Just go Blackpool. Let's be beer o'clock yet. Gotta be beer o'clock.
Where? Yeah! Hey! Come on, London! London! Come on! Come on, London! Come on! London!
Brilliant support!
Whoa! Yeah! Woo! Thank you, London. Hey!
Brad, move out the way. Camera, move out the way.
Whoa! Sense! Yeah! Whoa! Okay. Holding the London Marathon. Can you get ice pops? Louise. Bradley. Thank you, London. You're ace.
Well done.
Thank you. Bill, our first scheduled fuel stop. On mile 11. We just got through there. So, thank you. So we're hoping Will's here. It's the rendezvous point. We can't see him. This is where we're going to get our fuel from, our food. So we're heading for our first fuel stop. We need something more than the gels. Hey, thank you. So, any moment now, we should get some fuel. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Will.
My boyfriend. I need salt. I need salt.
What do you want?
Get what you're given.
What have we got?
No,
I need salt. Have I got my phone? No, thanks.
I'll try and be around that tunnel.
Man, thanks, Will. Yeah, we're heading towards Tower Bridge. Louise, Bradley, Tower Bridge. Come on! Come on! Come on! Woo! Come on, London! Tower Bridge! Tower Bridge! Come on! Whoa! Brothers, shorts and rubbing. Thank you. Yeah. Woo! Hey, Andy! Andy! Oh! How you doing, Andy? Say hi, Sandy.
The only one to put it in his underpants.
He's got the open.
You'll never get that opportunity to run again in your underpants across Tower Bridge.
Bradley's running in his underpants.
It's not my song, really. I'm all laughing at it and loving it.
Whoa! good. Woo! Charlotte! Charlotte!
Sight. Really. Look at that. Tower Bridge marks the halfway point ish, just before halfway. But London are just amazing. Bradley's now stripped off into his boxers. Bradley's now naked. Yeah, it's brilliant. Just wait until I run across this bridge. It's amazing. And the fucking leg's chafing. He's now got his pants on his head. I told you no one would care in London. Oh, I just it's all getting this. Oh, really? Look at the roar, how amazing. Go, Reese! Oh. There's a reason why Bradley's in his underwear. He's cut all of his leg from his short. So, might as well do whatever. It's fucking freezing! It's shriveled up.
a sort of counter cameraman. There you go. Oh shit, the cameraman there.
Come on, Dad, come on. Look, is that a TV camera? Is that a TV camera? And then there's Bradley with his pants on his head. Right, I'm gonna go because I need to save my phone, but cheers, guys.
So we're heading into the tunnel.
Good guys.
Thank you, thank you. We're heading into the tunnel. Brad, how you doing?
I'm bleeding.
We're all bleeding. Bleeding from my hands,
My legs.
feet. How you feeling, Louise? Okay, so Louise got a blister on the blister. I'm bleeding from places I don't. Somebody said to me the marathon's fun. Oh, I'm glad he lost his underpants. He had a short malfunction. Okay! So as we approach 15 miles. We're in the tunnel, there's no crowd here now. This is what some might say is it can break you. Don't swear.
I know.
So we're gonna have a drink in here and just get ourselves together really, because it's been hard. This has been hard running today. It's not been an easy marathon, but no marathons are easy. Just think you've only got 11 miles to go. Same underwear, Vin. Same underwear.
Because if Steve and their support for Daisy think they can't.
You got this, guys. It's your 18-mile mark. Smashing it. Yes, Peter.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Well done, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. You do a great job.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Buxton. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
Really well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Buxton, for all your hard work. Thank you. It's appreciated. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Buxton. Thank you. Definitely. Whoa! "19 miles.
What's he got on that girl's head? Oh, the girl's like looking at his butt.
The London people are just amazing. They really do make a difference. Only doing 13-minute miles now, but by God, we're 19 miles, 4 hours, 25 minutes.
It says on mine.
Oh, Will's got some crisps.
You are an
Salt and vinegar.
legend.
Do you want water or anything?
Got water.
Oh, we'll be okay, but thank you so much. Sorry, darling, sorry.
I'll see you at the end, yeah?
Thank you. There's the Millennium Dome over there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the stopped. Thank you. How you doing? Pirate Kevin!
Look at the stars I've been waiting
Oh man! It's good to see you.
And you. Take care.
Enjoy the statue. Right, so I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go!
My name's Grace.
How are you doing, Grace?
Oh.
How's it been today?
It's been amazing. London is incredible. The crowds just get you through.
And do you feel okay now? Or?
Yeah, it's my third marathon in 3 weeks, so
Oh, well, you're very fit
final
then.
one.
It's your final one. Well done. Every credit to you.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Oh, well, I'll see you at the end.
See you at the end.
To the end. Thank you. Thank you. Charlotte.
The week before, you're eating, you can't sleep, you're tidying the house. Less than 2.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Video down here. Thank you. Come on. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Come on, hands. Hands. Give me a picture of it. Hands. Wait till Good morning from London. This is the the Mowbray family runners. We're just waking up. We just had breakfast. We're going live from the capital. Just want to say a few things to people, just to thank people for all their amazing support. We're just going to go down the line and say our thanks. If I forget anybody, I am so sorry. It's not done intentionally. I'd like to thank my work colleagues for being very supportive, MCM Medical for being amazing, Unite the Union for their continued support, Sense. I thank you for this wonderful opportunity to run the London Marathon again, especially with my family. Hades Revenge have been very supportive back home. All our friends, family that have shown so much support. It's been absolutely overwhelming, and I'd just like to say thank you so much.
I'd like to thank my work colleagues. I'd like to thank my friends. I'd like to thank everybody that supported us Unite, Hades Revenge, Ting Tongs. I'd like to thank them as well.
Dave Boyle, thank you for the kind offer, by the way.
We'll be coming straight away.
You can't be a Ting Tongs in Blackpool.
And I'd just like to thank Sense as well for giving us this opportunity to run together as a family. We started together and we finished together.
I'd like to thank Ruth, my girlfriend, for sponsoring me, Mandy Banks, Ting Tongs as well for all the food we're going to get. Dave that did the shirts. Dave?
Dan
did the shirts for us. Thank you very much. It was very nice.
Yes, thank you.
I also like to thank everyone that's supported us on the trip, like Hades Revenge, Christopher James Mowbray. I'd like to thank him for tracking us and putting our posts out everywhere. These are massive.
And thanks to Shireen as well.
Everybody,
they've all been absolutely amazing, haven't they? So, me, I'm very, very lucky that I have some of the greatest friends ever supporting me. So I'd like to thank my uni friends, Abby, Danielle and Jack. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'd also like to thank the people that have been messaging me, tracking me, saying, oh, you're doing really well. Every single message of motivation has spurred us all on for the whole of the 26.2 miles. It's been brilliant. I'd also like to thank William, because without him, he's in the other room, but without him, and without him feeding us sweets, crisps, and everything to keep us not hangry, as we call it.
Hangry is, oh God.
We've nearly killed each other. Yeah, exactly. So without him being at certain miles giving us food and supplies and everything, I think we would have just missed each other. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people. Esther as well. She's been brilliant. Thank you so much for supporting me. There's been a couple of anonymous donations. So obviously I don't want to say their names aloud, just in case you don't. I know who you are, and you know who you are, but just in case, obviously, you don't want your names being read out loud, I'll keep that private.
Yeah.
And also all of Will's family as well. Thank you so much for tracking me, sponsoring me, and just making sure that I'm okay after the race. I'll see you tonight, and I'll see the dogs. Yeah.
Well, yesterday was amazing. It was incredible, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, the crowds all around London cheering on. People popping up. Andy and Kevin popping up on the circuit.
That was brilliant.
Kevin and Andy, the hugs were gratefully received. Without your support on the course, I know Kevin and Andy have been waiting all day to meet us, to cheer us on. And,
it was so good, wasn't it?
And there was a lot of tears yesterday.
There was a lot of tears from Bradley yesterday with his underpants.
Yeah, there's a lot of tears from you, the margarine man.
Oh, this
cried
man.
at the margarine man.
I actually cried at this guy. This guy was the Clover man, and he was wearing a yellow suit and he was carrying a huge tub of margarine, and he'd gone at mile 20, and the look of desperation on his face, and I was trying to help him. We're trying to say, you can do this, come on, and I actually choked up. I actually broke down crying, which it shows my he was telling me to stop being a wuss, whatever that means. But we were going really well. I mean, a marathon's 26.2 miles, and we were absolutely nailing it. We got to about mile 11, 12.
When did you lose your pants?
About mile 11, 12. He was chafing in places which you wouldn't imagine.
So he ran the London Marathon in his underwear?
In his underpants, much to the approval of the girls and guys on the course. Yeah. Blowing kisses and things.
I've never seen it. Yeah, that's brilliant.
But, I mean, it's been an amazing experience, and I hope our story has inspired others to take a running.
Maybe not a marathon, but if it's only 5.
Well, we did a marathon. We did Couch Marathon in a year last year, so anyone can do it.
Absolutely, anyone can do this, and you've got to believe in your own abilities. And a marathon, you do need a bit of training to do it. You can't eat a bowl of pasta and expect to run the next day. But it's been an incredible journey, and we're very privileged to have been given this wonderful opportunity to represent Sense and to run for Blackpool as well. We're representing Blackpool, and we're going to bring home 4 medals to Blackpool. Okay, so we're bringing 4 medals home to Blackpool, and we're so proud of our hometown, and thank you, everybody.
And we'll see Dave Boyle tomorrow.
Dave Boyle, we're coming. We're in these.
I have a question for everyone. Who's doing it again next year?
I'm definitely doing it.
I've already entered the ballot.
I mean, what do the people think? I mean, would you like to see the Mowbray marathon runners do it again next year, or have you had enough of us? It's entirely up to you guys. I mean,
we might have an undercard next year. We're about the 5th one.
We might have a 5th Mowbray next year.
Possible. We might have a 5th.
Brackets Roman.
But we'll see. It's still early days. I mean, I'm up for it again next year. I don't
Just let my wounds heal. I said never again last year, and then I did it again this year. So maybe a hat trick, eh?
Yeah. I mean, Louise, unfortunately, she's injured her pelvis. Well, not injured it, but she's pulled a muscle on her hip. Bradley's got so much chafing. He's gone through 2 tubs of Vaseline.
Walking like John Wayne.
Yeah.
He's walking like John Wayne, and he's got testicles like Buster Gonad. That's unreliably informed, not that I've been checking. But at the Expo, I mean, everybody, Dan, Adrian, Danny Minerva, Di Alford, all our
Team
friends.
Sense, they were amazing.
Yeah, the supportive nature of Team Sense. I mean, if you're going to run a marathon, you can't choose a better team than Sense.
We're just like a family now.
How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're okay today.
It's like a family, innit?
Massive family.
Yeah.
We had a lot of runners this year, about 450 apparently.
It was a massive group.
We
made a lot of new friends with the group.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a video actually.
Morning, Daryl.
Hi Daryl, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're not too sore. We did a video yesterday. I was able to take my camera, and we did video footage from around the course. I mean, the most enlightening moment for me as well was seeing Jesus run through the crowd with his crucifix wearing...
Oh my goodness, wearing nothing on his feet.
Jesus passed me. So did the rhinos as well, really, to be truthfully honest.
Yeah, but
I couldn't believe it.
Well, we passed the rhinos.
Yeah.
We passed the rhinos, and they caught up with us. We didn't do that badly, and we didn't let anybody down. No. We did okay, so don't think you didn't do all right.
Big Ben had a few struggles getting underneath.
We still beat last year's time, which is fantastic, and it's great. I mean, it's not all about times. If you want it to be elite athletes, we would have started running 20 years ago. We've only been running 2 years.
I can't do a marathon in 2 hours and 2 minutes, and that's what he did, didn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
Elliot.
Ridiculous.
I've not even seen apparently on the BBC iPlayer, with every camera, we like to, we're like media whores, aren't we? We went up to the cameras. Never could say that.
Especially this one.
In his underpants. But every time we saw a camera, it was, hi. But it was great, wasn't
Thanks, Adrian.
it? But thank you for the nice compliments. And
we'll see you soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See you back in Blackpool.
See you next year.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Bringing these babies home. See you later.
We turning it up.
Ariana Grande on Radio Wave, no tears left to cry. Good morning from Scott and Stace. It's Friday the 3rd of May. We are waking you up over this bank holiday weekend.
Now, I'm pleased to say on the show right now, we've got a very special family from Blackpool. We've got the Mowbrays family on. And the reason we've invited them to talk to us today is because this family of 4 have become the first to complete the London Marathon together, which is just amazing. They were there in London the other week. Peter, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, Blackpool.
Good morning to you, Peter. Now, first things first, it was on Sunday. How are you all feeling?
Well, personally, I'm feeling okay now. I did feel like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz for a few days.
I can imagine. Now, it was you, Peter, your wife Louise, your daughter Charlotte, and Bradley as well, who entered this year. And you wanted to really do it together as a 4, didn't you?
We did, yeah. It was very important to us to do it as 4. We do have another son, Christopher, who's training for next year's London Marathon, so watch his space. But we wanted to do it as a family if we could. Richard Kramer from Sense, the chief executive, allowed us to do this. So it's amazing, great gratitude and thanks to Sense UK for allowing us to do it.
Yeah. And that was, of course, the charity you were raising money for.
That's correct, yeah.
Yes, yeah. How much have you raised so far, Peter?
Between us, we've raised just short of £7,000.
Wow, that is amazing. £7,000. And I believe, though, on the way round, you all completed it. But Bradley, your 18-year-old son, he had a bit of an issue, did he?
Oh, most, yeah. Bradley, just to tell people what happened.
Okay, about a mile 9 in, I got severe chafing. And there was no Vaseline. So basically, at Tower Bridge, I took my shorts off. I'm on the whole Tower Bridge in just my underwear and my shorts on my head.
Wow. Tower Bridge in your underwear because of severe chafing.
Wowzers!
Bradley, you are a true hero. Definitely. But you know what? Hats off for you for carrying on and completing it, even when you're in a bit of pain.
We were told to adapt to the situation.
Adapt to the situation.
There was no Vaseline on hand, so take your pants off.
Absolutely brilliant, wonderful.
Absolutely.
You know when they say follow a cheeky bum and run after it? I didn't expect it to be my son.
I bet you didn't.
So you all completed, obviously, together the 26.2 miles. How long did it take you?
6 hours 43. But there's a blue line which where you're supposed to follow, which is the shortest. It's what the athletes follow, and that's 26.2. And we did 26.2 miles in 6 hours 20. But because we didn't follow the blue line, we were messing around a little bit. It took us long.
To see people as well.
Yeah, we see lots of people on the route. We had to say thank you to people. But I mean, the people of Blackpool have been so supportive. Unite the Union have supported us, and a young man in Thornton who put our race logos on our shirts, Dan Stewart. He responded to an appeal.
Brilliant.
On Facebook, and he did it for us.
And when we actually got back, I didn't have to cook because Ting Tom so kindly offered us a meal for all 4 of us.
Oh, amazing.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for coming on today and congratulations on your amazing achievement. And hey, who knows, maybe next year all 5 of you will be running as well.
Watch this space.
Watch this space,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Thank you so much, guys, and get some rest in an ice bath. We'll speak to you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for the support.
Thank you.
No worries. Absolutely blooming. It's superb. There they are. Absolutely brilliant. Just £7,000 raised as well.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Amazing. Right, on the way very shortly. We've got to check on the roads, but this is Panic at the Disco. High Hopes. Good morning.